Food supply crunch. How do you deal with labelling when reformulating in a hurry? Okay, so we all know there are shortages of all types of foods and agricultural commodities right now. But what do you do if an ingredient you need for your food business is unavailable? You can't just switch to an alternative ingredient without also updating your food label or menu information. Well, at least you're not legally allowed to. The problem. If you reformulate your food, you need a new ingredient list, and that means a new label. Creating, ordering, printing, and receiving new label stock takes a long time. When I worked in food product development in the 1990s, label production was our longest development timeframe and the one that caused the most angst for the marketing gals and guys. It took 3 full months to receive printer packaging films to our factories after the ingredient lists were approved. On top of that, label changes cost our company a fortune, particularly if old printed stock had to be discarded. So food businesses everywhere are struggling with the need to reformulate their products, and not just because reformulating can be difficult, but because of the labelling challenges and costs. Solutions. Some countries are allowing some ingredients to be substituted without changing ingredient lists. These are only for specific ingredients that are deemed low risk from a food safety perspective. For example, certain edible oil substitutions were legally approved in the United Kingdom earlier this year. Food manufacturers and food service businesses in the United Kingdom were permitted from the 24th of March to substitute refined rapeseed oil for sunflower oil in their products without updating their labels. That was later expanded to include fully refined soybean oil, fully refined palm oil, and fully refined coconut oil. In other places, food companies are over-stickering their current labels. Some countries allow this under normal circumstances, and others have made special exemptions to allow it. For example, Irish authorities have recently decided to allow food manufacturers to over-sticker their ingredient lists if they've had to reformulate due to food shortages. Other countries, including France, are allowing food companies to apply for exemptions to labelling rules. What to do? 1. Check for updates to food labelling rules for all the countries your products will be sold into. A trusted food regulatory specialist lawyer can help. 2. Use exemptions. Apply stickers. That is, apply stickers over old labels, or apply for special approvals if such mechanisms are available. And 3, going forward, check whether any of your ingredient lists can be amended to make use of broader nomenclature. For example, if allowed, you might change an ingredient listing from sunflower oil, for example, to blended vegetable oils. Such changes will allow more flexibility when supplies of one ingredient fail. Note that this might also need to be accompanied by new on-pack allergen information.